Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Horowitz in the Sefer HaMitzvos HaKatzar, Mitzvah 21, the positive commandment, Lismoich v'regalim, to rejoice on the festivals. And now he writes, V'afal pisha achilu shesi b'moedim mechal mitzvahs haseh. Even though, as we pointed out, that eating and drinking tasty foods, intoxicating beverages on the moedim, on the festivals, is a positive commandment. Lo yimashech b'yayin u'b'schayik u'b'kalas rosh. You must make sure that you don't get drawn out after the wine with levity and frivolity. Shezeh ha'leilus v'sichlus, because that, says the Vilna Gaon, that's considered to be wild foolishness, v'sichlus, and silliness. That's not the way in which a person is supposed to behave on Yom Tov. So you're allowed to eat some good meat. You're allowed to drink a good glass of wine or two. But if it becomes excessive and goes overboard, says the Horowitz, and you end up going into a world of foolish revelry and you behave in ways that is not in congruence with the sanctity of the Yom Tov, that already is not what Hashem wants. The only simcha that we are commanded to do and perform on Yom Tov is that which revolves around the Avodas Hashem, the service of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Efshar la'Avodas Hashem, and it's impossible to really serve Hashem, not with frivolity, not with lightheadedness and inappropriateness, nor can a person serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu when they are shikar, when they are drunk and they are intoxicated. It's an impossibility. You might think, oh, I'm drunk, I'm loose, I let go of my inhibitions, I feel myself opening up to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You might think that you're serving Hashem, but that's not real Avodas Hashem. If you were an operator on some skilled kind of machine that's got to move big planks to build a bridge or the like, you wouldn't be able to show up to the job intoxicated, even if it put you in a great mood, because you know that with every step you take, every beam that you are moving, you are putting everyone into a time of sakana, a time of danger, because of your shikrus, because of your intoxication. Maybe you're going to slip up in that which you are doing. Avodas Hashem, the service of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, is so calculated. It is so measured. It is so precise. There are many mitzvahs. There are many things that we can do, and there are many details that we have to be aware of not to do. There are many things that require the specific time and the place, and there are other things that are with us all of the time that we have to be thinking about. If a person is a shikar, a person is drunk, a person is on drugs, God forbid, even if they think it's opening me up, it's making me closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it's how I serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu the best, says the Horowitz, it's not true. Because a person has to be what's called holding cup. They have to be holding in the moment of the mitzvah that they are engaging themselves in. They have to be able to be fully aware of the opportunities that are presented in front of them, how to do the mitzvah, when to do the mitzvah, the kavanah, the intention behind the mitzvah. And therefore, says the Horowitz, it's not possible, efshar la'Avodas Hashem, it's impossible to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If a person has too much frivolity, even if it makes them happy, too much kalus roish, too much lightheadedness, even if they feel good during that time, and of course, mitoch shechrus, a person is drunk, there's one day of the year that maybe it's a mitzvah to get drunk, and that is Purim. Any other day of the year, there is not only is there no mitzvah to get drunk, however, it could be that it's an avera for a person to get drunk on other opportunities and on occasions, because it takes away from their ability to truly serve Hashem. Rather, the way in which a person can serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu best of their abilities is with the simcha shel mitzvah, the joy that a person has in the performance of the mitzvah itself. How do you attain that? How do we achieve that? Our mind has to be lucid, it has to be clear. We have to be focused in on the great import and the opportunity that we have to be able to perform the mitzvahs. And if a person will think, we'll see a little bit more tomorrow how that's going to work, just what we have in our fingertips. We have the gems of this world called Torah and Mitzvahs. That itself is enough to fill a person up with loads and loads of simcha in his life. And then when he does a mitzvah, it's miteich the simcha shel mitzvah. It is the simcha, the joy of the mitzvah itself. That's what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants. Have a wonderful day.